So BIDBI's 10 years, it's been operating for 10 years now. Also, we went through a buyout 3 months ago where I mentioned we bought the existing owner out as part of a change in generation, you could say, in the company. We wanted to celebrate that with the people we work with and have worked with over the years, both our suppliers, local community, so anybody, including our local customers as well. It's taken a couple of months to get to the stage where we felt that we were ready to bring people back into the company and to celebrate this. And we felt it was a good opportunity to link it with the 10-year anniversary of the company. It kind of cements the success the company's had over the 10 years it has existed. And we tried to work as much as we possibly can with local companies, local customers as well, recruit locally, so that we do our best on a day-to-day basis to do just that, and therefore it's important for us to engage with them today as well when we celebrate.
Talking of BIDBI, what is that BIDBI actually does?
So BIDBI is an abbreviation of Bag It, Don't Bin It, which is we're a printing company that print on fair trade sourced cotton bags predominantly. We can print on other cotton products. Everything we source is sourced from fair trade factories, or at the very least certified factories, but the vast majority of what we do is in fair trade 100%.
And when you say fair trade, I take it profits go, or some of profits go towards charity then?
They do in the supply chain, so part of what we do is we make sure that all of our factories are audited, and we don't even talk to new factories until we've seen the correct certification that there are. People are treated properly in a factory, they pay a proper wage, the quality of the products are properly, so that people have a decent living standard in the whole supply chain, and that's what we stand for. We do try and work as much as we can with charities, both in terms of day-to-day operations and offering discounts and help where we can. We worked with some charities after the terror attack in Manchester the other month, where we were able to help them get some orders through quick so they could help raise funds for some of the victims there. So we do, when we can, work with charities, yeah.
Can I ask, over that 10 years, how has the progress gone? Has it been a rocky patch, up and down roller coaster, or has it been a straight smooth sailing?
I can't say for certainty because I haven't been here the whole 10 years. I've only been here the last year and a half, but I know that the company has had ups and downs, as all companies have in the last 10 years. Everybody knows about the trading environments and what they've been like. But the company's always stayed strong and kind of traded through all the problems it's faced. And I think that's probably what's created such a strong company that we felt was worth preserving as part of the buyout. Because a lot of companies, when they get to this stage and when a sale is potentially happening, when the existing owner is looking to get out and retire or move on, realistically there's a good chance to end up being sold to somebody that shut them down or moved jobs elsewhere. And we felt it was important to keep what was essentially a really strong and solid and healthy company still here in Sheffield, preserve the jobs that was here. So that's what was one of the main points behind it.
And I can see you work with a lot of people. One in particular I noticed, Sheffield Dock Fest.
So we spoke to Sheffield Dock Fest it's quite a few months ago now, it's about half a year I think, where they came to us about making the bags for the festival, and it was a really good experience working with them. We were able to get a deal together where they got I think it's a really nice bag, and I hope they did too. And we were able to get some local exposure in working with them. And
what about employment then? How has employment gone, and who do you recruit? Who do you look for? Do you work with volunteers?
We've traditionally, BIDBI's recruited from the former steel industry, so people who've been laid off in the steel industry. We try to always recruit locally. When we have seasonalities in our industry, and it's the nature of what we do. We try and do is, when we've brought people in on temporary terms, when we have an option to offer permanent employment, we've contacted the same people again. And in the last year, we've offered permanent employment to 3 people who were in on temporary contracts initially.